Here we go. Taygo in red on the left as his, now becoming his signature, Cumans. TomBombadil on the right as the Lithuanians in blue. Now, the Lithuanians very strong. Cav Civ, very, very strong. Like full monk tech tree. If they gather the relics, they get the extra attack bonus on their mounted Cav. On their Cav that is also mounted. We actually saw this exact same Civ matchup in the last set. She the Distance picked Lithuanians one time. I thought it was like an error in my note taking. I had to go double check the save file when I was like making all these overlays and things. But
looks to be this is arena. Is that right?
This is arena. Both players have a lot of space in the back, actually.
Yeah, definitely plenty of opportunity to get some wood and safety as well, because those are pretty deep in the forest area as long as they don't.
This map was picked by TomBombadil. I think it definitely plays well to the Lithuanian strengths and not as well to the Cubans.
Yeah, it's always interesting. It's always interesting seeing the choices for the walled areas, because again, at least from my understanding, is the reason for the walled areas, and from what the reason I picked it in my game was for that build up, was being able to turtle up, get some resources, and then be able to respond to whatever comes my way, or to try to start poking.
Yeah.
So I think there's definitely some advantage to start to playing this. If it fits the playstyle, if it fits with what they want to do, the arena can be, these kinds of situations can be very beneficial to the player.
Definitely. Yeah, there's a lot of civs that want to play late game. They want to boom and get their tech and their special units and their advantages that way. And then there are some civs that want to go as fast as possible, maybe a feudal age archer or scout rush. But I think this favors the Lithuanians. In fact, if I pop this up again, okay, it's Cumans 55%, which is opposite of what I was saying the whole time. So, you know, it happens. I guess these stone walls can't keep everybody out. These guys are all talking about soccer in my chat. All I know is I'm second place in Arduous's patented yearly fantasy league. So don't come at me, you know, is what I'm saying.
I don't even know who they're talking about, so it doesn't bother me. But yeah.
Scouting right now for both players has been all around their own bases.
Again, nothing wrong with that. Just kind of figuring out where everything is, and that saves time in regards to where they send their villagers, so they don't waste time looking for their resources.
I see in chat Taygo calling himself out in a very dismayed manner about his 20-second idle TC time, but that makes me notice TomBombadil with 0 seconds so far, the best early game in the tournament as far as I've seen. He's just constantly keeping that production going. Definitely practice the early game here. Probably I'm going to expect a Castle Age Night Rush out of this guy, and it's going to be well put together, as long as Taygo doesn't throw too much at him.
Yeah. It's easy to, I think, feel safe behind the walls and not want to turtle up. But again, I think also establishing some kind of vision or some kind of forward position out in the middle of the map would be really important.
Yeah.
I think again, it's easy to want to stay behind the walls, but again, if you don't establish any of that early vision or don't know what's out in the middle of the map, you're not going to be prepared for what's coming, for what the other player might be doing.
Right, and now red is going to go forward and scout the walls all the way around, I think, for blue. Blue just staying on the inside of his own base for now. He doesn't need the vision yet, and he knows the enemy's going to be behind some stone walls on the other side of the map, so who cares? Okay, red has just come up to the walls, and now he's moving back off. We've got cheating allegations here for the 0 second idle TC time. No, I think he's just doing it. He's just playing the game well. Oh man. We'll see. Maybe if he had 5 relics in his base as the Lithuanians, that would be a little sus. But currently, the relics pretty even spawn on those. Maybe this middle one favors red a little bit just because it's closer, but they both have one. This one actually is really good for blue. This one's not quite as good for red. So quite even on that. Obviously it's arena, so all the resources are going to be pretty safe and pretty evenly distributed for both players. 2 golds, 1 large, 1 small. Stone.
I'm commentating right now. I really want to have time with this.
I can't right now. I'm commentating.
That's right. Yeah, this game. I do. Anyway, yeah. So far, nothing. Again, both players just pretty comfortable. Starting to farm. Starting to just get everything going.
Now here's something interesting. I just was reminded Taygo actually knows more about this game than I do, if you can believe that. The Lithuanians do start with 150 extra food, which will make it much easier to get that flawless idle TC time. Because you don't have to force drop off food when you pull the boar and stuff like that.
Just noticing both players are heading into the next stage. Khal Taygo is going to be ahead just by a little bit, but TomBombadil is right behind him. So it's going to be... He's keeping up pretty well.
A bit of an advantage for now, like in the immediate present, but earlier age up times, especially for feudal, don't necessarily matter, especially if you're going for a stronger economy play. 25 vills to 22.
And also
the slower feudal does lead into a faster castle, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
I think, the TomBombadil just mentioned that it's easier for a fast castle with that extra bit of food.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true as well.
All right. Khal's doing a really good job of just kind of keeping an eye on the walls around Tom's location. Again, I think that's just a good idea because, again, he's going to get an eye on maybe who's moving in and out, see if anything's being set up in there. He obviously he only has limited vision with the walls being there, but it's a good idea to have some idea. It's a good idea to have some vision there to give you an idea of what to expect and how to respond.
Yeah, blue just kind of painting the map one tile at a time here. Have not found the enemy's base yet, but again, you're not going for a rush as the Lithuanians, so it's okay. He's trying to wall in the scout right now.
Almost.
Oh,
not gonna do it. Is he gonna lose that villager?
I think the pathing is, it's not gonna.
Oh, he got him. Oh, that's huge.
But the scout is in. Okay.
He's trapped in there.
A little bit of a cheeky move from this guy. He sees the scout standing right out here, tries to trap him.
He is stuck in there. I mean, that could be good because he can start moving around in there to see what Khal has.
We've seen this again now from red. Taygo really likes to pull one villager forward, and it's paid off every time now.
Yeah, he's gonna
get that forward production.
Yeah, he's gonna
see an 11 from the Lithuanian player. Nice.
You can tell I've been playing the whole time. Well played. Yeah, he's getting some pretty good vision on TomBombadil right now. But Tom,
so he sees everything.
Yeah, so he's gonna get an idea of kind of what Tom's up to, what he's gonna be doing. Tom is going up to the third age right now, so he's probably going for that. That's
like a 12-13 minute castle age. That's a very good fast castle.
Yeah.
So the strategy is working for both of these players. I think the humans like to be a little bit faster paced. But
I think Khal's content to let that scout die because I think he got a good vision on the base. He saw what he needed to see, so he knows kind of what Tom has.
I'm not sure if you can see the tech research thing if you're the enemy, but if you can, then you know, like, oh, he's aging up. Or getting loom. Now we have the Siege Workshop. This is the same strategy again from last game.
Again, yeah. Right now, Khal is behind.
If it works, it works.
Yeah, Khal is behind on resources, but again, he is building up towards those. He is building up towards those siege weapons, so that's probably one of the reasons why he's content with those resources right now, just so that he can get some early pressure on.
Yeah, I mean, resources in the bank don't matter too much if you're effectively using them as you have them.
I think that's
TomBombadil falling behind a little bit due to that castle age for villager production.
Yeah, but again, here's
the monastery.
Castle, so he's probably feeling a little. So yeah, to get the monastery, he can start getting some of those relics that are out there. Maybe get a little bit of extra income. But again, that could be a problem if he encounters these siege weapons.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a full naked castle. We don't even have stable out
Yeah,
yet.
there's
There, here it comes now. So,
yeah,
and Caltego
the
already
other
with those 2 siege
yeah,
workshops and
and
5
the other big
archers.
yeah. Tom does not have any units out right now, so it's going to be pretty rough for him to respond to this
He's
when
gonna
it
have to
does
go
happen.
very quickly now, and the resources in the bank and the villagers on food not
Yeah,
really
he
looking
doesn't.
like enough
One
to
of the things I
produce
was
knights.
noticing is he didn't have any villagers on food during that time period. Again, he was, at least not
I
that
thought
I
he was
noticed. I mean,
6. Oh, they're up here. Okay, just some
I
deer.
think, I'm not sure, I'm not even sure where his mill is, if he has a mill.
He's got a mill right here, and he's taking the last of this
No, I see it,
deer.
yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, I mean, that,
Not
not
enough wood
having,
to move into
yeah,
farms after that either. So the food after the castle rush is really going to be a struggle for our blue player, especially when he's trying to produce knights in order
yeah,
to deal with archers here, which are going to work as a counter. But okay,
yeah,
he's
I
going
mean,
to see this.
yeah, okay, so he's gonna have vision. I mean, assuming he actually saw it, because again, he could have just been sending the villager out to get some vision.
Here it comes again. Okay,
I mean,
it's going to
okay, so
attack now.
he's aware.
Yeah.
He's aware.
Okay, we're
I'm
going for
just,
scout cav right now only.
I mean, just based on how he reacts.
Now
Okay,
he
so he's
sees this
gonna.
whole
Okay,
base
yeah. So he's gonna have vision. Yeah,
in a
this is.
market just because. Why not? And Caltego says
Yeah,
it's time to go.
I think it's a good play. It's a really good play. Yeah.
The
Yeah, I'm
monks are
not.
going to be, I mean, they're going to get some conversions, but I think just going for the delete there. I think the archers are cheap enough that converting them doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, but the second those walls come down, it's gonna just be steamroll.
Yeah, exactly, Tom. Exactly. Here comes one knight. Now, yeah, the food is definitely the bottleneck right now.
Yeah,
We might see some buying of food, but we're gonna need. Okay, and
wall is
spearmen
down.
are coming out now, and they're gonna trade very well with the knights. 2, nice quick market drop, the second market, but it's a big enough building that it blocks the whole gate. I think that's the reasoning behind that. Now the trickle of knights here, I'd like to see just a build up of knights, like 5 back here, and then run them in. But I realize this is like a panic moment right now. I like these monks. We did get 1 relic for blue too. So that's going to be a bonus to attack for the knights.
He's getting some gold. He's getting a small stream of gold, but he's getting some gold. Oh,
We see no forging upgrade, but they do have a +1.
Yeah,
on the
those
attack,
knights
so.
are coming in.
Taking bad trades.
Those battering rams are streaming in right now. They've got
Pop this up really fast.
They're free hitting on all those buildings right now, and TomBombadil does not have a chance, or does not have a response to this right now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you would have to do your own archers and
Yeah,
knights. That'd be the best move here.
I
But
can
the
see
Rams are
why-
beelining the town center.
They're going right for it. He doesn't care. He's going for it.
Okay, the villagers, they're unprotected Rams, so they are going to die to these villas.
They
All
might
villas
have-
being pulled.
Might have enough. Is he just
But
promised?
this is Ram Ranch right now. Look at all these Rams.
I think he's gonna do
Gotta
it.
love a Ram Ranch play. Okay, we're gonna, lose a couple
I think he
villas,
got
but
it.
these Rams are all gonna die. But there are more coming in as we speak.
Yeah, and
Now
he
there's
has.
a second town center back here, but it's not producing regularly because he's so desperate for food with this night push that it's not going to be able to
He
produce.
doesn't have any food. Yeah, TomBombadil does not have any food right now. I'm not sure. I can see why he wanted to go for that fast castle to get to the castle age as soon as possible, but it's really costing him right now. It's just
Town center. There's 1 ram left. Oh, it's so close though.
Oh, he got it.
The repairs were not good enough. Town center's down. That's not the end of the game necessarily.
No.
Especially in Age 2, they are pretty cheap to rebuild. But there's no military now for blue, and all the knights he makes are just being immediately countered out by these spears. So very rough for the Lithuanians right now.
Yeah, it's not looking too good.
Okay, we see stone being purchased in bulk. All the gold has now been spent on stone, and we have a castle, an emergency castle with the gold villagers, and we have a house wall. He's trying to protect these villagers while they're building.
Is he going to get up in time? Is this the question?
Not quite on that. And I don't know that this castle goes up. This is not.
No, I think this is a
looking
mistake.
too good.
I don't think he's going to do it. No,
I mean, I think this
if
is
he
the
had,
only thing he can do right now.
yeah,
Maybe
if
run
he
all your
had,
vills back
I
here,
was
but
gonna
there's
say
only
if he,
wood.
yeah, and I was gonna say if he wanted to, he could have set the castle up back there as a defensive measure to, um, or even dropped it on the outside of the, even dropped it outside his base.
Yeah,
But
I mean, barring some crazy non-conventional comeback play, like
yeah, that
all
was,
villagers here making farms with like a castle here, and then
yeah,
sneak some gold miners up here,
yeah. The
this
problem,
game is probably not going to be coming back.
yeah, and the problem ultimately is that is that Khal's gonna know where he is because he saw his villagers, he saw the villagers running to the right side, so he's probably gonna be able to come in and finish off the rest of the village.
Yeah. Now we have Taygo buying his way to Castle Age, which actually that was all done. That was a full feudal age timing push.
Yeah.
That really utilizing the
Yep.
how
He's got his
much you get put behind by aging up. You spend so many
yeah.
resources on it that if your enemy attacks while you're clicking age up,
Yeah, I think
then
that
you
was
are at a massive disadvantage because you don't have the tech, you don't have it researched. It's not been long enough,
that
and
was
they
the
have
big
all
thing.
their feudal resources. So this is just a full feudal all in, and
Yeah,
now
I
he's
think
looking good.
he timed that really well because Tom didn't have anything to respond. He'd spent all his resources on that fast castle,
Yeah. Now
fast
here's the
castle edge.
castle cancel, and he's placing it back here instead.
Okay, so that's the best thing he
So
can do right now. Just
he's
try to
not
get it up.
he's not giving up yet.
No,
But
he's
we are on
not.
11 villagers to 40 and one military, which is the scout.
Yeah,
So okay, forward vills taking out an archer. Look at these chads. Follow this guy. What's he up to? Sheesh.
look at this guy.
Put on a shirt, man. I'm sweating over here. Going for that
He is
proxy house.
ready
Good
to
stuff.
go.
The houses are being knocked out by the Rams. Here comes Castle Age from red, and I wonder if we'll see a resign at that point, or if we're gonna have to get pushed all the way in.
It looks like he is going to be able to get that castle up. That's going to buy him a little bit of time.
Now we did see some insane arena play in the match between Wiggle the Wise and Arduous. It's on the YouTube channel. I'm plugging it right now in like a madman. But that's one of the best back and forth games of this whole experience so far. It was very exciting. Kind of like this, except both players losing their base at the same time. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, so the castle is up, so he's going to have a little bit of defense, but again, Khal is in castle right now, and he's currently ahead. He's already on the outside of his arena building. Oh no, that's TomBombadil. TomBombadil is making some houses around
he's house
here.
walling this wood line right now for
He's
future.
just trying to.
Okay, here's the mining
annoying.
camp. I like this. Not enough stone, I guess. For I mean, a PC out here is ideal, but it's definitely a stretch. And there's the meta mining camp, one space away from the gold. Okay.
The best thing. Yeah, actually, I've actually started doing that because that's what he told us to do. When I remember to do it. When I remember to do
it only super matters when you have like 10 villagers on here and you don't want them bumping into each other, running back and forth. It's easier for the pathing. Okay, we got another market here. Third market of the game. I think the second one never actually went up. But we got more rams, by the way, and they are now capped rams.
I was gonna say, yeah, these were the upgraded ones. So
8 with 2 in the queue. Incredible. They're gonna eat this castle for lunch. I think this.
I think this is the last push. I think this is gonna be it.
Yeah, that's too many rams for one castle to handle. But I think the play here from TomBombadil is a market into selling wood to get another town center.
It always fascinates me.
But he didn't get housed. He didn't get housed. Stream
that's
elements,
true.
back down. Down, boy. He didn't get housed.
I always find everyone is so different when it comes to how they play kind of the end game. Even if, I mean, if this had been me, I probably would have given up after a certain point because it's just, why continue the game if I know I'm going to lose? But again, there are some crazy comebacks that can happen in this game. I'm sure there's been. I'm pretty sure I've seen a few of them, but it's It looks like Khal's going to respond to.
Red has found this forward. Oh,
Yep.
just passing, just
Uh,
passing. Where's he going?
Interesting.
Is this
Is
a
he just
patrol? I
is he
think this
scouting?
might be a patrol.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Was this guy? Were these guys shift clicked? I think they were clicked all the way around, scouting for proxies. That's what happened there, and he didn't catch it, but he's going to see the buildings now.
Yeah.
It's a good move. That's actually really smart.
No.
Keeping that map awareness up is key
that's
in
good.
this point in the game.
It's easy to forget the.
And taking his one relic. Oof.
It's easy to forget the look on the other parts of the map, because games have been lost that way, where if you don't have situational awareness, you can't get castle dropped. And the units are now streaming in. All these crossbowmen are coming right in, going right to the villagers. Battering rams are taking to the castle.
We got the last villagers trying to take these rams.
It's one ram goes down. Castle is down. It's
Castle's
over
down
for Tom. I think this is it.
8 rams left. 0. Oh, that was nuts.
Oh.
GG. Yep. We got the GG out of him at least.
That's it.
39 crossbows to 6 knights. The knight rush just never quite got off the ground. I think because of the food bottleneck.
Yeah.
When he got rushed, it was arena. Wasn't expecting that feudal age timing push with so many rams.
That is nuts, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well played from both players. Very clean game there. And not just giving up when you lose your TC too. Love that. Makes for a longer night for me, for us, but it's true. It's good. So that was, again, this game with this card, Cumans, Lithuanians. And that goes over to Khal Taygo. Game 1 of match 14. This is...
Khal played that very well. He played, again, I think he knew when he needed to push. He knew when to take that forward, set up that forward base. And again, I think I can see what Tom was going for, but because of that fast castle, it just put him so far behind. It put him so far behind Khal. He didn't have any response. He wasn't able to make it. Didn't have any production for the units he needed.